Hey guys, welcome back to Tower of God, a new world. In today's video, I gotta give a massive shout out to Sim over on Discord for hitting me up and letting me know about this trick I had no idea about, and it is honestly broken. Now, you're not going to use it all the time, but in situations where you can use it, it absolutely changes the world. Now, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, it is turning both of the cameras on. Now, the reason we are doing this, and once again, I am so amazed at this. This would have helped me so much, and it will help me so much in other stages, but if you know when you're playing the game, your character's first ultimate always like freezes the screen so that it's guaranteed to go off. Now, the one that I noticed this most on is going to be Evan, because like he does that big, holds his hand up and then the swirly thing happens and then it goes on. And when you use his first ultimate, it's always guaranteed. Like you always get it. As soon as he casts it, you're pretty much guaranteed that that invincibility is going to be on every character as soon as you've clicked the button to cast it and it's consumed the energy, because it pauses the screen. After his first ultimate, they don't do that anymore. They essentially just like, he casts it, but enemies keep attacking while he's channeling it, and then characters can die because it doesn't apply instantly. But turning the camera on makes it work, like makes it have the freeze screen. Now, not just Evan, and this also works on non-ultimate abilities with the additional cutscene for the other abilities, where if you've got a character with a slow ability, it will use it. Because if you go through, the one that I really notice on is Hatz's ult, but like I said, it works for other abilities as well, because Hatz's ult actually shows him hitting the enemy. So it like does it all, and he can't get targeted because it's like you're in a cutscene for it. It's really quite ridiculous. I'm going to show you a replay here because I finally got a replay to do it, because it's really hard to set up for. But if you've been in the experience of when you use Evan's ult and someone dies while he's channeling it, it is so frustrating. Now, apparently with Sim told me on Discord that he can only make it work for the first two ults. After that, it goes back to the annoying thing, even with the cutscenes on. So I'm not too sure, but 2 is much better than 1 and can save you in a lot of situations. If you can get 2 Evan ults off, normally you're pretty much safe. But let's just jump into this replay. Now, at the end of this replay, it's a loss. Evan does, like, he's the only one alive when he uses it, but at least it lets me show you what I'm talking about. So you'll see here that, let's just, and I'll even be able to show you the Hats one here. So Evan's about to cast. So the first one doesn't matter because the first one always works anyway. And also you can skip it in the replay as well. But Hats is about to do his, and this is the one I really noticed. So Hats here, because his animation shows him making contact with the enemy, like, and then when you come out, that enemy's already flying. Like, there's no pathing or anything that happens. But what I want to look at is Evan right here. He's the only one left. But watch this. He goes ahead and he gets it again. Now, I already skipped animation. That's why I didn't show the animation again. But, like, that is the way it works. Normally, that second ultimate, Evan would have died while channeling it. But instead, it paused and everything happened straight away. So let's go back in. What I'll do is I'll try and also, Hua still OP. I'm still testing my Zahard out. But Hua just slaps 20 levels lower, and she just absolutely slaps in this team. But let's go back and let's try it again. No, I want to retry. I definitely want to retry. Okay, so let's take a look. So let's go ahead. I'm going to try this formation again one more time, and we'll see if we can do it in real time. So I'm just going to leave all the animations on. I'll click through to skip them, and we'll see if we can get this to happen in real time again, so you can see it without the replay not showing the animation. So let's go here. Auto, yes, yes. And as you can see, you have it like that. You put both of them on, so everything shows. So you can skip that. That's the first one. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. So it's even doing those abilities as well. Data Mash doing hers. There you go. Second ult. Instant. Like, no one died during it. Unfortunately, our Hats is gone. But you get the gist. Like, he's just like smacking that ult out. It's a bit hard on 3 times speed, but like, I'm so impressed with this. Let's see if we can get a clutch a win on this. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other characters that this is really important for. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Let me know if you think of any, but Evan's the main one that I think of with this. Maybe Hats, because Hats sometimes when he's channeling, So Hats, sometimes when he's channeling, he gets interrupted on his ult. So actually, yeah, Hats is a really good one, especially on the Zahard boss. But I'm sure it happens in combat as well, where Hats, yeah, it happens tons with Hats, especially in the early game, where he casts his ult and then in his wind up period, he gets like interrupted and then nothing happens. But yeah, like, so if you can avoid that with him, like I said, apparently it only works for 2 ults. So that's the first ult. Let's just skip that. So let's see Evan's second ult when it comes up. So here's Hats. Wind up. Boom. So she's going to go flying. Perfect. She's going flying. Evan's just about... Hats, stay alive. Evan... So this is a perfect test. You can see how, like, he instantly came out of it. He was, like Evan would always die on that second ult. So, honestly, I'm really impressed with this. So, obviously, it's one of those ones where it's hard for me to go, see, this wins me a stage, but if you've done this, you 100% know how impactful this could be to guarantee yourself a second Evan ult in combat. It is a bit tedious, so what I would recommend doing is just like leaving it off, and then if you find a stage that you're struggling with, you go ahead, you slap them on for when you retry it, because if you get that RNG, because you can get the second one, it could be really clutch. But you don't want to play like this all the time. Evan, go again. Oh, he was so close. But yeah, it's so cool the way it just goes boom, and it's up. It's so nice. It is so nice. But yeah, I would only do it. Let's try. Does she insta die in that spot? But maybe this keeps Bomb alive, which allows him to get his buff up. Maybe that's my issue. I don't have another invincible unit that I can put there. I could put Karaka there to die and come back and fear the dude, but then I lose my bonus, which I kind of want to keep my 4 bonus, but we might try it. We might try the Karaka in that spot. So here we go. That's the first one. Let's see. Data Mash doing her thing. Okay, next one. Dude, I actually really enjoy watching Hats' ult. Wait, have we already killed Hua? Surely not. No, the Hua's still there. But yeah, there you go. Once again, does it invincible. It is so satisfying to me. Unfortunately, I can't clutch the win. Okay, so I didn't manage to show the Evan in this one. I actually got this one regardless. Although the second Hats ult might have made a difference. So let's just go into the replay. Finally cleared it. 18-4. That one kept me there for half a day. I'm hoping we can keep pushing. I want to keep pushing this account and keep getting up there. I want to get to 19 now. I guess it's always the way with idle games. You just want to keep going, and then you get frustrated when you get stuck, and then you spend more money. Don't spend more money. Still free to play, by the way. Okay, so look at, you can see Hats is actually starting his animation at the same time as Evan uses his. Like, he was in the animation because it was like a bug where they both started at the same time. We go boom. We send him flying. Dude, I love Hats' ult. I've never watched it before until I did this. I've never actually sat there and watched the full thing. I've watched Hua's one like every day. Hats I've always just skipped. I don't know why. D-Mash looks pretty sick too. Honestly, I do like D-Mashes as well. Bombs is, yeah, I mean, it's okay, but not really. Look at my Hats here. Look at him just come back to life. Look at him come back to life. What an absolute beast. Okay, we don't get the cutscenes anymore, but dude, Hats absolute savage. Absolute savage. Look at him go. Just like ain't no thing. Just get away from me. Anyway, that is pretty much it. Like I said, it may seem like a little thing. I wouldn't play with the camera on all the time because that just gets tedious. But if you get to one of those stages where you're getting stuck and maybe not having that lag in your second ult with your characters or in their other abilities could help you, that's when I would turn it on, keep trying with it on, because when you're pushing those deficits and you're in those tricky situations, it can really help. But anyway, that is going to be it for this one. Once again, a massive shout out to Sim for letting me know about this on Discord. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.